Hello.
We are seeing blackboard, sir.
Blackboard or whiteboard?
Yes, sir. Blackboard, sir.
Okay, fine. So we'll be discussing about digital electronics for gate. Okay. So before going in depth, let us see what are the subjects. Are you able to see this?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So the subjects we'll be covering is number system. I am not going to teach the theory here. So from these topics, we'll be solving some problems, previous year gate problems, and how to approach the solutions. So we'll be discussing on that. Because taking the theory class will be lengthier, and I hope I wish that you have already learned about digital electronics in your previous semesters. You have digital electronics and analog digital communication is also there. Means all the related gate syllabus you have already covered in your 4-year BTech. And now onwards we will just only focus on some previous year questions, and we will start with digital electronics. If time permits, I will go for other subjects. So what you need to what topics we will be covering: one is number system, second is your Boolean algebra. So we will be solving problems from this Boolean algebra, and next is your K map. So in K map you get so many questions, and from a number system and K map definitely you will get question in gate. So if you are focusing on digital electronics, you can narrow down your focus to number system and K map. So fourth is your combinational circuits. Fifth is your flip-flops and sequential circuits. Flip-flops, or we can say sequential circuits. Next, sixth is your counters. So it is one of the difficult, not difficult exactly, one of the most technical thing in the digital electronics. Sometimes questions come from counters, sometimes doesn't come, but most of the question will come from number system, K map, combinational circuit, flip flop. And number system, K map, we are definitely going to get question. Means 100% you will be getting questions from these two. Then counter, then your registers, then your memories, and next is your analog to digital and digital to analog converters. Okay, so let us do some problems from number system. So I would like you to have a pen and paper with you, so that you will also try along with me, so that it will be easier for you to understand the things. Only watching the thing will not help. So that's why I choose to teach in this mode pen, this whiteboard method, because solving the problems, showing the problems directly on PowerPoint is not that much of effective. Okay, so let us start with the basic one, and I want everyone to answer this. So this is a very simple, just you need to convert one binary to one digital to binary number to decimal number. So the number is 1 0 1 0 1 0 and 1 0. So I'd like you all to quickly answer this. Everyone please try to solve this. What is the decimal equivalent of this particular number, and
20.
how much?
20.
20. How you are converting? So this is not, obviously it will not be a 2-digit number, because it has gone up to 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. So the first term will be 2 into 2 to the power what? Here 2 to the power, what it will be? Sorry, 1 into. It will be 1 into 2 to the power
Sir,
7. So you have to count.
board is not visible to us,
Sir,
sir.
it is not visible what you are writing.
Sorry.
Yes,
Sorry, let me check again. Now visible?
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. So see, I have given this number 101010 to convert to decimal. So please try what will be the decimal number.
One seven.
100
170, sir. 170.
170. How?
Yes, sir.
Okay, let us see this is correct or not. So first will be your 1 into 2 to the power 7 plus 0 into 2 to the power 6 plus 1 into 2 to the power 5. Others please try. This is wrong answer. So I am trying to solve here. Everyone else can try and tell me the answer. Plus 0 into 0 into 2 to the power 4 plus 1 into 2 to the power 3 plus 0 into 2 to the power 2 plus 1 into 2 to the power 1 plus 0 into 2 to the power 0. So is this correct? How I have written?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, right. Then it will be 128 plus 32 plus 8 plus 2, and this will give you 170. So you are correct. Okay, so I think everybody able to do this calculation. It is very easy. Let us go to some more difficult. A number is given. It is gate. I am only discussing gate question, not basic questions. Okay, a number is given 4 into 4096 plus 9 into 256 plus 7 into 16 plus 5. So a number is given like this, and it is asked how many ones present in this So the question is like this. It has asked that a number is given, that is 4 into 4096 plus 9 into 256 plus 7 into 16 plus 5. A number is represented like this, and it is in decimal number. So if you convert this to binary, then how many ones will be present? How many ones will be present? Try to answer, or you tell me how to approach this answer. So it has asked how many ones will be there for this particular number. Anybody trying? At least tell me you are trying or not. I'll wait, otherwise I'll just directly answer. Anybody trying to solve?
11 ones.
Okay, try to solve. I am giving you 2 minutes, because in gate also we are not going to that much of time. So others, those who are not trying or not able to understand how to start, the easiest thing is try to find it in terms of hexadecimal number, and you will get the answer. Okay, anybody got the answer? No? So shall I solve this? Okay, I think nobody got the answer, so let me solve this. So what you have to do is, I told that you see in the perspective of hexadecimal number, so you can see this particular number, this number and this number, so these are somehow related to 16. How they are related to 16? I can directly write this as 4 into 16 cube plus 9 into 16. What it will be? 256 is 16 power 2. Yeah, plus 7 into 16 power 1 plus 5 into, I can write this 16 power 0, right? So if I write like this, then what I can write? I can write this is equals to 4 9 7 5 to the power base 16. So is this correct? I can represent the number like this. Correct or not? Up to this you understood this is correct. I can write the number, represent the number like 4975 hexadecimal. Am I correct here? Please say yes or no. Okay, fine. So I can write 4975 base 16 equals to, in terms of binary, how to convert this to binary? So I have to write all the equivalent binary digits here in, so then I can write by base 2. So what is the equivalent of 4 binary? What is the binary? 0 1 double 0, right? Then 9 is 1001. So in hexadecimal you have to represent as 4 digit, so 100, you should write 0100. Okay, so for 9 it is 1001, then for 7 it is 0111,
0111.
then for 5 it is 01, right? So now the question is, how many ones present in the given number? How many ones are there? 1, so 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. So total 8 number of ones, 8 number of ones present in the given number. Understood? Any doubt in this?
No, sir.
Okay, we can go to the next. Similar question is there. Please try to answer this. So here the question is exactly similar, but only the difference is you have to write in terms of 8 or octal number. This plus 7 into 64 plus 5 into 8 plus 3. It is given in base 10. So the question is same, how many number of 1 present in the number. So try to convert this to octal number, then octal to binary, the similar way I have done the previous one, and count the number of ones present in the binary number. The question is, what is you try to solve the question. In the meantime I am just writing, I will share this note with you.
Sir, 512 or 518, sir?
512. Sorry, correct, you are correct. Thank you. How many?
91.
Nine ones, sir.
9. Okay, let us see. Those who have not solved, let us see how it is correct or not. So the question is, I can write 3 into 8 cube plus 7 into 7 into 8 square plus 5 into 8 power 1 plus 3 into 8 power 0. So I can write this as 3 7 5 3 with base 8. So if I convert this now, 3 7 5 3 base 8 to binary, so it will be 0 1 1, then 1 1 1, then 1 0 1, then 0 1 1, base 2. So if you count 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9, so total 9 ones present. Okay. So there is next question. Question number 4. We'll see. What is the decimal equivalent of the number is given 2a 0f. Try to solve this. What is the decimal equivalent? So try to solve as a minimum time as possible. These are easy questions we are starting with. What is the decimal equivalent of number 2a0f? Anybody got any answer? Okay, you try to solve. In the meantime, let me solve also. Yes, what is the answer you got?
25
One
017.
10767 Another one 2 5 2 5.
I found octals sir. I am doing.
Okay, you do. So one told 10767. Any other answer? In the meantime, let us start the answer. So how to represent in decimally? 2 into 16 to the power 3. So how? 0 1 2 3. Okay, plus a means, so let us write a initially into 16 square plus 0 into 16 power 1 plus your f into 16 power 0. so that will be equals to 16 cube into 2.
1359, sir.
Final answer. So 16 cube into 2 you will get 8192. So I am using a calculator in the mobile. I am not just saying from the that much of genius I am not. So 8192 I use the calculator. Then
10767.
yeah, correct. So we'll see it is coming or not. Next is your 16 square into a. A means we can say what is the value of a?
10.
10, right?
1010.
I am not asking that 1010. What is the a in terms of decimal?
10, sir.
10. So here the value will be, use your calculator to find this. 2560 plus 0 because 0 multiplied here plus simply 15. F is 15. So it will give you 10767 base 10. So this is the answer. Okay, let us do another question. So this type of question generally comes in GATE. What is the question? It is given 2 on 1 base x equals to 152 base 8, and what is the value of x? Try to find this. Let me solve one question from this, then the second one you will answer. So how to solve this question? First you have to equate the numbers. Okay, equate the number means you have to equate the number and let the x be the only unknown. So for that, so first is 211 x. So we can write this as 2 into x, here it will be square, plus 1 into x plus 1 into x power 0 x power 1. Okay. And your 152 we can write this as, so we are converting both to decimal numbers, so then we will equate. So we can write this as 1 into, it is given what, octal number, so it will be 8 square plus 5 into, if anyone able to solve, then in the meantime you can solve and I will be solving alongside. 8 1 plus 2 into, so I am solving, please if anyone is watching, then please correct me where if I go wrong somewhere. So this will be equals to 8 square 64 plus 40 plus 2
106.
106, and this will be equals to, you can write in the simple form, 2x square plus x plus 1. So this is a decimal number, right? We have converted, and this is also the decimal number. So from here we can say 2x square plus x plus 1 equals to 106. Now this is a question for us, a quadratic equation for us, and we can solve this. So here we can write 2x square plus x minus 105 equals to 0 if we take 106 to that side. Okay, so next we have to break down this. Anyone can solve this quadratic equation, please solve. In the meantime, I am also trying to solve. So how can I break the 105 so that their multiplication will be 105 and their addition will give us 1. Their multiplication will 105 and the addition will be 1. So from here one thing is that one number is larger and another number is smaller. So means it will be like 2 minus 1 or 3 minus 2. So definitely you are going to get a conjugative number, because here we see only you have to find one. If you are acquainted with quadratic equation, then you can understand. Otherwise you interrupt me and ask how I am doing this. I hope you are understanding. We have to find a number whose multiplication will be 105 and you will get the addition as 1. Multiplication will be minus 105, sorry. Okay, so like this you have to so what we can write is 2x square plus 15x minus 14x minus 105 equals to 0. That implies 2x square minus 14x plus 15x minus 105 equals to 0. I'll solve this 2 taken common. If you 2x you take common, then it will be x minus 7 plus how much you can take common, 15. So it will be x minus 7, that is equals to 0. So that implies you can get x minus 7 into 2x plus 15 equals to 0. That implies x equals to 7 or x equals to how much, minus 15 by 2. Since the base is always positive, so we will not take this because this is a negative number and base is always positive. Okay, that's why the answer will be, see what was the question, 211 base x. So we found answer is 211 base 7, x equal to 7 we got. So this is the answer. So in get question what will be the option, only you will get x value as A option 7, B option 9, C option 6, D option suppose 8. So you have to choose 7 as the answer. Okay, is it clear how it is solved?
Sir.
Okay, fine. So similarly there is very similar question is there to find the base. So try to solve this. It is given 125 base x equals to 203 base 5. Okay, the question is what is the value of x? Try to solve this. Let us take 5 minutes to solve this. I'll wait. The similar way you can solve this. There is no difference, no other approach. The same approach you can solve this.
6.
Is how much? 6. Okay. Okay, we'll see. It is 600. Anyone else? Any other answer? Okay, some have said answer is 6. We'll see. So first we have to convert these to base. So 1 into x square plus 2 into x power 1 plus 5 into x power 0, and directly I will write 2 into 5 square plus 0 into 5 power 1 plus 3 into 5, right? So this is equals to x square plus 2x plus 5, that is equals to 25 into 2, that is 50 plus 15, so that is equals to 50 plus 3, so we can write 53 minus 5 is 48, x square plus 2x minus 48 equals to 0. That implies we can break this as 48 to x square plus what it will be 8, okay, 8, right? So this is minus 48, so one has to be negative. So which one will be negative? The smaller one negative, because the addition is plus. So we can write 8x minus 6x minus 48 equals to 0. That implies if we take x common here, it is x plus 8, x plus 8 minus 6 common here, it will be x plus 8, that is equals to 0. That implies x minus 6 into x plus 8 equals to 0. That implies x equals to 6 or x equals to minus 8. So we cannot take this one as the answer because it is negative. So your answer is x equals to 6. So here it will be 125 base 6. Okay, understood everyone? Any doubt here? Okay, I hope there is no doubt. So, anybody acquainted what is the gray code? What do you mean by gray code? These are some of the important types of question comes in the exam. Anyone know what is gray code? Please write down. Okay, fine. What is the binary equivalent of 0.25? Please try to answer this. What will be the binary equivalent to this? Yes, anyone? What is the binary equivalent? No. So how to find the binary equivalent of a decimal point number is, you have to, in general what you do, you just divide that with 2. You continuously go on dividing by 2, but in case of point value, the decimal point is there, then you have to multiply with 2. So initially we will start with 0.25 into 2, so it will give you 0.50. okay, here it will be 0, then 0. There will be no carry, into 2, that is equals to 1.00. It shifted 1 point here, that here it will be 1. Then again we have to 0.00 into 2, that is equals to 0.00, and here it is 0. So the equivalent will be 0.25 base 10 equals to 0.01 base 2. Okay, as this is coming after the decimal point has shifted here, so it will be here, it will be 0, then 0.01. Next is convert the binary number to gray code. So what is the number given? 1 0 1 0 1 1 base 2, and it has asked what is gray. Here it is written. So anybody know how to convert this, or else I will solve this?
Ignore operation.
I will solve this. Okay. So how to do this? Basically, gray code means you have to do consecutive XOR operations, or you can just add the things. So I'll write it again here: 1 0 1 0 1 1. Okay. So how to convert this? What you have to do is, first you have to write this as 1, then you have to add this plus d, 1 plus 0, and it will give you 1. Then you have to 0 plus 1, add this, you will get 1. Then you add 0 plus 1 plus 0, you will get 1. Then you add this 0 plus 1, you will get 1. Then you add this 1 plus 1, you will get 1. Sorry, you will get 0 here. So the final answer will be 1 1 1 1. How many ones? 1 2 3 4 5, then 0. 5 ones, then 0. So this is how you convert from binary to gray. What's the time? Okay, let us do this much problems here. I'll give some problems for you to do. I'll write in this note and I'll share this note to you. You please try to answer this. In the next class we will discuss the answer if you don't get this. otherwise we will continue with the next chapter. So next time we will discuss Boolean algebra. So if you time permits, then try to go through the Boolean algebra, some of the concept theorems, and we will be discussing questions on Boolean algebra. Today I will give some more two more questions for you to solve. Question number 9. What is the hexadecimal and BCD? BCD means binary coded decimal. BCD equivalent of the decimal What is the 43 base 10 is the decimal number? What is the hexadecimal and the BCD equivalent is the question. Next question is so expression is given 2, 3, 5 R1 equals to 565 base 10, that is equals to 865 R2. Question is, what is of R1 and R2? Okay, you try to solve these two questions. Okay, I will share this note with you, and you try to solve this question in the next class. So any other questions if you want to ask from today's class?